Although indefensible to most fight fans, let me rephrase this. Although indefensible to most sane fight fans, Team Canelo's decision to face Edgar Hamburger Langa in September and Badu Old Man Jack in December will prove to be the most intelligent maneuver he could have made at this time for the health of his career. Fact or fiction?
That could be a fact. That could be a fact. Because, as we know, Berlanga just signed with Eddie Hearn in the matchroom. And so that's, and he draws a really good crowd in New York, so that could be a fact. And if and when it gets by him, going up to fight at a reasonable weight with W.A.W, because they're not going to fight it at 190 pounds or 200 pounds for sure. They will make W.A.W lose some weight to come down to that. That could be a fact.
176 catchweight, you think, Coach?
No, it had to be more than that. It had to be more than that.
Well, I don't know, man. Canelo, no. I can't say that because Canelo is always very sporting. In fact, sporting to a fault. Trying to move up to 175 and beat Bivol for his WBA title. Yeah, and then wanting to do it again, right? Same terms. Now, Coach, do you think, let me ask you something. Do you think that Canelo does indeed want Dimitri Bivol still? He just wants him to accept the same terms, and that's why he's shooting out all of these other names?
Well, here's my take on it, right? It's damn if you do and damn if you don't, right? Because when you're in negotiations, right, especially for a rematch, right? Because there is a rematch clause in there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you confident your guy's gonna win, like Bivol, they was confident that he could have won, and he did. But you don't put no stipulations in the rematch.
Mm-hmm.
They left that out.
Yeah.
And that's why Canelo is just offering them $5 million again. Say, hey, where else you gonna make $5 million at? You ain't gonna make no $5 million fighting nobody else. It's gonna be with me. But before they signed that contract the last time, they should have put stipulations. After we beat your ass, now you got to pay us $10 million. If they would have went for it, you know why? Because Canelo was confident he was going to win.
Uh-huh.
But if you don't put that in the contract, you can't fuss about the rematch, because look, $5 million is a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah, Coach. Yeah, Coach, what do you think of Dimitri Bivol? Well, basically stating that, he's not serious about the rematch. He genuinely doesn't want it. And we're convinced of this because who has ever heard of using the same terms for the rematch? Your thoughts on it? Is it just they're completely oblivious to how much their realistic market value is, or do they have a point?
Well, he has a point, but still, you got to be realistic, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the draw. He's not going to draw anything to this fight. Especially in the United States. I mean, he's not. And I don't know where else he would draw, except for probably Russia, if they are allowed to even buy that. I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
So he really has no claim to say, hey, I think I deserve more. Unless you put that in a contract, and I know they was confident that he could have won, but at the same time, for them not to put anything in the contract stating if there is a rematch and we win, then, you have to pay us so much more money. And for them not doing that, I think it was a mistake on their part, because if there had been no ifs, ands, and buts about it, they might have not have got 10, they probably could have got 7 or 8, but still, it's a lot of money. And with him fighting anybody else, he's not going to make $5 million fighting anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, which leads us to number 3, James.
Yep. And are you ready for number 3 in fact or fiction, Coach Ronnie?
Yes, sir.
All right, number 3. This is in reference to Dimitri Bivol. Okay. Dimitri Bivol will lose out on the Canelo fight in September. And instead of fighting Artur Beterbiev for undisputed, he will defend his title against the gentleman who just mowed my grass yesterday. Fact or fiction?
That's a good one. I'm gonna have to go fact with it.
Woo! I tell you what, Coach. Oh, and you know what, Coach? That's once again, guys. This is once again a product, yet another product of someone who's receiving inflated purses. Do you remember what I told you like a month ago? All that crap. You remember Bivol used to be saying, yes, Eastern European fighters, they're different. They care more about legacy, resume. We care more about making the best fights possible. How's it looking right now? How's that looking right now?
It's looking like he's Americanized now.
Yeah, dude, he is no different than he and Vadim Kornilov, his manager. He is no different than all the fighters that they used to criticize on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
Man, he can stick it, brother. You know, if you're humble, just dude, if you know you can win, it's still your career high payday. Well, no, I think they made more for the Zurdo fight, but still $5 million rock you're not going to make anywhere else. Take the damn fight. Take the damn fight. And if you don't think Canelo is serious, it's another serious offer. If you don't think, call his bluff. Call his bluff publicly.
Yep.
Tell him to put up or shut up.
Exactly.
So why are they completely dismissive of this now?
You know, man, I mean, it really doesn't make sense to me. But, then, still the weight is a problem because he wants to fight at 68, Canelo wants to fight at 75. So now they off on that also, because, he said, look, I have no problem making 168. So I'll fight you there at 168, Canelo. No, I want to fight at 75. And, they both want what the other has, right? Canelo, he's already 68 pound champion, so he wants to say, I want to win a 175 pound belt again. But then Bivol, he wants to say, I want to be undisputed at 168. So they're arguing about the weight now also. So I mean, it just can't happen being that way. And the best thing for it is not to happen. I think both guys have to just move on.